Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling.
Alright, so here we are in pre-market, about to open up. Oh, nice little jump up right here. Let's see where this thing takes us. We're going to watch this for a little bit, not just jump in right away. We do have our finger on the buy button, watching our level 2s over here. Haven't really set up any lines yet to figure out where we're going to be. Just watching right now. Let's figure out what this mindset of ABIL is up to today. Looks like we're creating a little bit of support on this line here. A lot of buyers coming in. Here we go, nice little jump up. This is looking pretty healthy. Hopefully this keeps riding out. A little bit of consolidation. Let's see what happens. A nice little dip. Nothing to be scared of. I think it's going to try to create a channel in between these two lines here. The bottom is our resistance, or the support, and the top is our resistance. Creating kind of like a little bit of a flag pattern here. Adjust these lines. We do speed these videos up because they do take forever going at regular speed. Gotta shorten these things up. Getting a little bit of a U shape here. U shapes are good. What we're looking for is a triple touch to the support or to the resistance. Resistance is always the top, support's the bottom. You can always remember because the roof, it starts with the R, and resistance starts with the R. Here we're going to create a trend line. This thing's sticking to our trend line pretty well. Nice little pop. Here we go. If it stays above this trend line, that there is going to be considered the first touch. The very, very first touch at the beginning is building the resistance. And now we need two more touches to the top of the resistance. And on the third touch, it should break out. Here's Yahoo Finance. You can go on here and find your float. It's a good opportunity. You got a nice little bounce play here on an upward trend. See where this thing ends up taking us on the second bounce, hopefully. Slow moving. We just got to stay patient. Just keep watching this thing. I'm hoping within the next 5 to 10 minutes. Oh, that looks like a second touch to me. This is good. Get this second touchdown. MACD here is looking pretty good. Nice little turn up. See the level 2s, sellers are looking kind of high. Buyers look like they're trying to get the support. This looks like this might come down a little bit more, touch our support line before it ends up going up. My finger is on the buy button just in case. We do want this to pass through the resistance before we actually do buy. So we're just keeping our eyes on the level 2s over here. Should hopefully see a breakout here pretty soon. Looking for that third touch on resistance. So here's our third touch. And see if this is going to break through yet. I have a good feeling this is getting ready to come up and create a trend line. Hopefully this stays right along this trend line here. Always create lines. It's good to be able to have an idea, a track, a path. Boom, breaking through. What did I say? On the third touch, right? So let's see if this holds up before we buy. Finger is on the buy. There's a little dip down. And boom, we're in. Draw another resistance line, see where this thing takes us. That's my actual buy line, is the green, so that's where we got in at. Just create a little flag pattern here. See if this thing actually develops a flag. All we want to do is let this thing pop up about 50 cents or so. We're in 200 shares. Here we go. And it'll pop off that flag. Based off of your 1 days, you can see that the existing past days has resistance and support, and we want to judge off of that on where this could potentially go. Just keep an eye on the level 2s. Got my finger on the sell button, getting ready to sell this thing. Boom. This is where I'm selling right here. Level 2s show you. Now this thing's falling back down a little bit. I don't want to be greedy. I'm only looking for like a 50-cent pop. I think we've got probably a 70-cent pop, it looks like. This thing is still trying to move. It still has support. It looks like it's coming down to here, so this to me is a good sign that we got out at the right time. Regardless if it moves up, I'm still happy with my trade. I still made money. I'm not being greedy. I'm holding off. Looks like this thing is trying to create another flag pattern, which this could pop off again, and you could get back into it for a second time if you really want to, but we're going to see where this thing goes. Just adjusting some lines here, kind of always adjust lines as you're playing and seeing where it's going. Try to help predict the market. This thing has really moved today. Pre-market jumped up a lot. Looks like it's creating a nice flag here. We're going to hold up this flag, see what it does. This will be interesting. I usually do not jump in for a second chance to make money once I've already made money. If I made money, I'm going to hold my earnings. I should be happy with what I got for the day. I do not trade twice in the same day. Some people overtrade and get greedy. I'm going to stick to my profits and call tomorrow another day. This thing, it looks like it's starting to break down through the support. This is where I'll be watching to see if it does pop up again. But it looks like it might fall based off of the level 2s. There's a lot more sellers than there are buyers. That's it. And this is what ended up happening. If you see the big red drop over here on the middle is where we cut out at. You can see it made a big U shape, came back up, broke up at another $1.50. You could have made money, but we got out. Here's our gains for the day.